For Mike Champlin,
it's been awesome.
And Fred Armstrong, the 5-year project,
so we had that one shot,
started out of COVID lockdown boredom.
So I reached out to Fred and said, "Hey, you busy?" And he said, "Not really." And I said, "What do you think of working on the subway again?"
The subway.
You just sit back, relax, and enjoy riding it.
Pertaining to the documentary the pair first completed in 1994.
And now we got the smoke and a push.
One that's getting a new look.
Yeah.
And a new ending.
One of the biggest challenges was something that completely surprised us. We thought originally it was going to be working with the physical media, but it turns out it was finding the physical media that was the hardest part.
After its initial showing, The End of the Line, the story about Rochester's long-lost subway, came out on VHS and DVD.
And the whole idea of us doing this is to make it look as good as we can.
Which includes enhancing old photos using movement and 3D, done at Armstrong's animation studio.
Yeah, that's great footage.
Last year, we told you how the filmmakers were trying to track down old photos and film, some of which hadn't been seen in decades.
Well, 32 years later, trying to find the footage has been quite the journey.
So we're set up currently for 16 millimeter.
Some of the footage has been lost. Most of the people in the original doc are no longer alive. They have been able to uncover some images not in the original film.
So there's going to be stuff that we didn't even know existed.
Drone footage and new interviews mixed in with the old will all be part of an updated, modernized production telling the story of America's first small city to build a subway, and in the 1950s, the first to shut it down.
The story originally ended on a rather maudlin End of the Line was the name of it. In this version, we are rewriting the third act to more accurately reflect the fact that Rochester hasn't let this go.
Champlin says the subway's history is being kept alive at local train museums, including the long-awaited restoration of Car 60, the last remaining car from the Rochester subway.
This was a battle. This took us 3 years to find.
The filmmakers say they're not really changing the story of The End of the Line, but bringing it into the 21st century.
5 years later, we're just about ready to unleash it onto the public.
A story of what was and what could have been, told to a new generation.
I think it's time for the Rochester public to reacquaint itself with the Rochester subway as we've known it, and I couldn't be happier.
In Rochester, Seth Voorhees, Spectrum News.
Seth, thank you. That is going to be so cool to see. Well, the updated version of The End of the Line is scheduled to premiere on February 7th at the Little Theater in Rochester.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.